Hi, YouTube family. Happy Independence Day. I haven't been on for a while, but I figured I'd come on now because when I put the YouTube on, TB stuck watching that. So many things to watch on there. But anyways, I have a lot of cars to show you. Used cars and new ones. So this Hornsby car I bought used. I love this thing. You know, it's just different and it runs smooth. This one here, this one's not happening. This is a Ninco. I have to get new tires for it. The tires are cooked. But it's pretty cool. I bought that used. I have a ton of stuff, man. I'll show you. Then I'll run some of them. This one's used too. I didn't try it yet. That's Ninco. Used. These I love. These were given to me. 124 scale Carrera. You know what I love these old cars? You know what? What I love about slot cars, to be honest with you, I don't even care about the speed or anything. It's nice, but I love running them. But eventually I will get some to tune up so I can race. Something fast. But other than that, I mostly have Carrera, but you know what? I kind of taken a liking to Scale Electric a lot because they're quiet and they're freaking fast. You know, but they're quiet running cars. This is a cool, look at this Vet. I love this car. Didn't get to try to use it, didn't get to use it yet, but like I said, I love running them. One of my favorite cars is this. The airfoil's off. I got to put it back on. But I love these cars. Always have. Always have. I got this used. I bid it on this at Toy Tinker. It looks cool, but really it doesn't run worth a crap. It's really slow. I would like it to, this one needs a tuning up bad, you know, but it's in nice shape. I love how it looks, you know. Excuse me. And then I have a couple more. They're Nincos. Cool looking, but they run worth the crap. I have to get new tires for them. And actually, I like to see if I can get a different electric motor for it. But I love F1 cars. I always did ever since a little kid. They're like my favorite actually. I have another one, which is cool. I love orange. This thing runs lousy. I mean, this needs a total tune-up. You know, the foil's off on this one too. But I love it, you know. But it just runs like crap. And, man, I have a lot of cars to show you. I don't know if I showed you this one already, but that one needs new tires. There's another used one. Tires are cooked. And this black piece right here, I have to grind that down. It's like it scrapes, you know. Then I love this one by SCX. This one runs not too bad. Pretty cool car. This thing is fast. I got this one from Pro Tinker. This thing cruises. It's a fly car. Right out of the box. Ba-boom. You know, this one, it's like incredible. I love this car. This is a Carrera. I love how it looks, you know, Italian scheme. Yeah. Another fly car. This thing cranks, and the motor's up front, but this thing cruises. And then that's from Pro Tinker. This one's Nenko, not too bad, but you know, I liked it, so that's what I bid it on this one. Cool, ain't it? Pro Tinker, Scale Electric, smooth and quiet. It was fast too. Fast. This one I can't wait to try. I seen it and I told him I wanted this car. This is nice too. And I think this also is a fly car. I don't know how it runs, but I really don't care because I think it's freaking cool. Look at that. Just different. That actually is one of my favorites, really. You know, so I'm curious how that runs. Then let's, what else TB got? Another fly car. Never tried it yet. This is brand new Pro Tinker. Another fly car. I love this thing. I want to pimp it out with some stripes, kind of plain. But anyways, the guide pin stinks. This thing, and I got to change the tires. So maybe even the rims too. But Pro Tinker, he gave this one to me. He actually gave me quite a few cars because I had Buku SCX. And my table wasn't as nice as this one, but it was heavier. It was like I built it out of 2x6s. Couldn't even move the thing. So I made this a little lighter and I put, like I said, casters on it so I can move it or take it apart because a plumber's coming over hopefully Monday to do the plumbing, hopefully take care of my fish tank. Then I'm going to join the two tables together. Then also, you know what, guys? I think I have a lot of cars. Some of these cars, this car right here, I've been looking at it. It's in the box. It's made by Revell, 132 scale. I've been looking at this thing for 15 years or more. It was sitting in the hobby shop. Nobody bought it. So guess what? TB bought it. So I kind of, what's cool, got the guy's picture, Lauren. You know what? This car is, let's see. Still mounted on the thing. I think this car is sweet. It's just cool. 420 horsepower. Ford. Like I said, people, I don't have to have the fastest car. I enjoy running them. And it brings me back to my childhood when I was like 3 years old even, with my father looking up to the man because he is an awesome human being, well-liked guy, and his friends was into it too, and all his friends were nice. You know what, they were drinking beers and stuff. They weren't rowdy or nothing. They were just, you know, My mom didn't have to worry about him, right? Because he's home, you know, and she'd make stuff to eat, and them guys was mainly drinking beers and racing. This car, too, I had to have it. You're talking 15 to 20 years, this was sitting on the shelf, and nobody bought it. But guess what? TV bought it. Anthony Bateman Sr. This car is sweet. Look at that. I get kind of pumped showing you guys this stuff. So, look at that. You know what, guys? I'm not bragging or anything. I'm not into bragging. Bragging's gross. But I do have quite a few cars. I mean, we didn't even get to even half of them yet. You know, that's not counting HO. But I'm done with HO cars. I have them because that's what I had when I was a kid. And there's nothing like the bigger scale cars. But a friend I met on YouTube, Rob Regas, gave me that car. That kind of like cheered me up. And I love that car. I'll show it to you in a minute. I showed it to you before. I don't know if I'll run that. I might just put that on my layout and maybe make something like you see at a car lot that spins it around. So people go, oh, look at that car, you know. So, well, I have a lot of cars, guys. Like I said, I love hobbies, and I thank God I had my parents, plus my Aunt Doe, and a lot of my other relatives that were really loving, you know. Here's another car, F1, Pilot car. I see guys getting these a lot. So I even got this from my man Brian Young. So I can't wait to run this. So a lot of this stuff, well, this one's easy to come out, but I love this. Look at that. Sweet. Just sweet. I love it. Yeah, so like I said, I think I'll run out of room here. I think I'll want to try, forgot to show you. I went and bought these 2 days ago up in like Saratoga, New York. And by Scale Electric, F1s. Cannot wait to try it. You know, I think most of my cars are analog. I tried the analog part yet, but I didn't try the digital part yet, only because, like I said, Carrera, oops, I dropped my water. Carrera just has, when you get their track, most of it, the curve radiuses are all the same. So that kind of ticked me up, but you know what, whatever. I went to a hobby store. I went to another hobby store too, Hobby Quarters. Guy owns, his name is Jeremy. He's awesome, really cool. He actually calls me Batman, and I call him Robin because my name's Bateman. So, but he's really cool, and I went there too, and I bought some used curves, and I bought some new curves. He's out, you know, and so I bought what he has, and then he's ordering me some. On this layout, I want some bent curves, so I bought all of his used stuff. I didn't buy it yet, excuse me. It's still down at Foxborough at Hobby Quarters. But I asked him would he please order me the other curbs to it because I'm making a 4-lane track. So sometimes I just wish I stayed 2-lane. Because you know what, guys, to be honest with you, I'm probably the only one racing. The thing is, I'm going to have a family get-togethers and maybe get the family downstairs and race. And I got a pool table I got to set up yet. But my trains is off limits, really. My grandkids, I'll show them how to use it because someday it's probably going to be theirs, you know. Also, guys, I have another F1. Look at that. Can't wait to use it. I got that too. So I have quite a few cars to mess with, but some of the used cars, honestly, they need to be tuned up big time. They're not even fun to race, actually. Like that orange one I showed you. This one I really like. It needs a guide pin and it needs new wheels. So it's a fly car. I have to talk to you guys and maybe you guys will recommend me who to go to get the parts. But I probably change the axle out. One of the cars I noticed, I can't remember which one it was, but when I turned it like this, the gear was wobbly and it wasn't loose. This one's even kind of doing it. It's so I want to make it so it runs good, and I want to wire lights because it has a spot for lights, but there's no lights, you know. So I like to put lights in my cars, you know. But my favorite is F1s. I love the Lolas and all those. I like the cars, the older cars, you know, from the 70s and like that. You know, 60s, a lot of Italian-made cars, you know, I like those a lot. So I got a cool drinking. I didn't eat, you know what? I visit my brother today, you know, the one next down to me. Like I said, I love all my brothers, but the only one I got to see was Steve. And I got to visit with his grandkids. They're so beautiful and funny. So I spent over 2 hours there. My girlfriend's in Kentucky that I miss a lot, Cheryl. She went with her daughters, and so for I think a little over a week, she's going to be there for. But I'm glad she's got to see them because their parents are old. Both my parents are gone. I go 3 times a week to the cemetery. I know they're not there, they're in heaven, but I show them out of respect. So they're only right up the road from where I live. But this is a Noda Raceway. Lived down the Noda Street my whole life, just about. We got the Noda Lake, you know. So that's what I'm naming my raceway. It's not completed, I just have a little oval to run on right now. And believe it or not, I have fun on a little oval, but like I had my SCX, what I love about them, their track, first of all, I like how it connects. This track's a pain in the butt. You got to connect it, and you got to put these red things in there to hold it, you know. I didn't do it yet because this is temporary. But my SCX track, you just click it, and you can make as many lanes as you want. And then the tracks, too, will come with several radiuses. I mean, that track, I love that track system, but the thing with that track system, I love how wide this is because I can run 1/24 scale, 1/25 scale on this track. Plus, I think the quality's better. SCX kind of, the quality ain't that great, but it's got some good stuff to it too. But, well, you know, I just don't think they're going to pop back. So, anyways, I like Carrera. I'm sticking with Carrera. Excuse me. drinking seltzer water. I already had soda. Excuse me, I'm not even supposed to be drinking it because of my diabetes. But I love Coca-Cola. But, yeah, so guys, this is it. Over here on the other table, it's a big flipping mess. I got it all junkified. You know, that's where women for me is they kind of keep things neat. My brain's all over the place, so I kind of clutter up. Look at this crap. Like Clutter Bomb Institute. Look at it. Just clutter, 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 clutter. I have to somehow... I wish my older daughter was here because, and her husband, they're on a military base. This would be looking nice by now. You know, her husband's really neat and organized. Desiree's pretty good too, but her husband's like the bump. This would be looking good down here, but they're in Virginia, you know. So I used to be more, you know, with it like that, but I'm not anymore, you know. No excuse for it, but what are you going to do? It is what it is. I just want to have fun, and I don't want to have no stress. Just like my channel, I'm leaving politics and crap out of it. I just want to have good stuff, good content, and like that. I like I know it like I know my own name. Damaso, Panteras. Whew, man, I love those cars. I wish I could own one of those. I think that's one of my favorite cars. I really do. I don't know if I can fit in it. I like Lotuses, and I love the new Corvettes. I think they're pretty sharp. But I wish I could own a Pantera. I really do. Those cars to me they're unique. Damaso, I think. Damaso, the guy invented it. Yeah, that's my car. See, everybody's lighting fireworks off now. I used to work for a fireworks company, Berkshire Fireworks, besides being in the fire department. I was a professional firefighter. But now I'm retired, and I do miss doing fireworks shows. The only thing is you're gone. So now I'm home, and last night, I was going to do this last night, but I started hearing the booms and boom, 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 boom. So I went and took my chair, I folded it, I got a beer, and I got watching some fireworks shooting around my neighborhood. I kind of enjoyed that. I was the type of person who always had to have fireworks. One time my dad didn't want me to have stuff like that because he figured I'd get hurt. He bought me a carbide cannon. And that was okay a little bit, but how many times you gonna, you know, boom, that's kind of boring. But anyways, my Aunt O, she said, your father used to have fireworks, and my grandmother did too, so guess what? They gave me money. Oh, man. I had all kinds of fireworks. I kept them at my grandmother's in the drawer. Skyrockets. What do you call those things? Two-stage silver jets. They look like a boat propeller. You know, bottle rockets. All kinds of rockets. Thor missiles, that's another rocket. Firecrackers, which gets kind of boring. I love skyrockets. And then some mortars. And that year, my father did buy me fireworks. He found out what I did behind his back, so what he did was, they were blackjacks, I think. He bought me a whole brick. He bought me some skyrockets. He said skyrockets for himself, but the firecrackers, he put them right in the sink and turned the water on. Destroyed them all because I did stuff behind his back. You know, I never lied or stealed, but My grandmother and my aunt okayed it. I should have just did like my dad, but I wanted them so bad. So, but anyways, I got to do fireworks for a living. For real. I never was licensed. I should have. You got to study for that stuff, but I shot under his license. And he turned out to be one of my best friends, and he passed away. Which I still cry about the man because he was genuine. So nice, Dave. His wife, Judy, too. But his wife sold the business just, I believe, this year. But I couldn't do it anymore because of my feet, I couldn't. And my knees swell up, Plus, you got to bend down, and tie stuff up. And then you got to foil it and everything, protect it from the weather. So, it is what it is. But getting back to slot cars, let me see here. I got to move this. And this is what I bought down Hobby World. This box right here, and the guy gave me the track. His used track is just dusty, but he had a layout set up in the store. And I said, I'll take it. I'll take it. But if you're ever near Boston, check out Hobby Quarters. The owner's name's Jeremy. He's cool. So, you know what? Everybody in that store's cool. He handpicks people, and you got to work with the public. And he's really cool. I'm using wire cutters to cut the tape, but same. These radiuses will go with the radiuses from the stuff I bought brand new. It's just shouldn't have to do this, but I want to build. See, here's another set of radiuses. I want to build what I want to build. Not what, for the guy who's new at it, of course you're going to like it. But for TB, no. It's used. I bought whatever he had. He didn't have much. And the stuff he had, I have to get back. The stuff he did have, see, I bought whatever he had. So, I bought some of these new. These were $25.99. Brand new. $34.99. Brand new. Actually, $34. Okay. Up here's another. I thought, well, this is my original, because I brought my stuff down, and then I learned this from Harry from Latvia. This, I brought that with me. So, and see, these are good. I bought these. These were $54, brand new. I believe he had 3 packs of those. 3 packs of these. But this box, that's crazy. It cost me $401. This is a different radius. These were $54. No. Oh, I'm sorry, I took it. My bad. That's the same thing. Oh, 54. Plus, he's ordering me some. Plus, tomorrow, I'm getting some. What I did was, I like paying my bills right up, a bump, like my homeowner's insurance. So what I did was, instead of paying it all, which I kind of wish I didn't do it, but I did do it. I want to get this bill because I'm on a fixed income now. I'm paying like everybody's having fun with fireworks. I paid more than the minimum due payments. So next the end of the month, I'm going to pay a big chunk, another chunk, because I got to pay another big bill. It's got to be my city taxes. I'm paying that. I'm not fooling around with that. But here's one of my pride and joys right here. Not necessarily the color. I do like the color. That's a Pantera. And crap. I see my knife ain't even down here. I think no. Let me take it back. I think this is the last thing, and then I'll make another video on running some cars. And then we'll go over some more cars I have. I'm telling you guys, I do have quite a few cars. But like I said, TB don't really care about the speed. I just like seeing them run on the track. But I do like quiet cars. And so far, the Scale Electric, them cars are quiet and they're quick. These things, if I can get, here it goes. But here's a Pantera. Look at that. But I like the street Panteras. If you go on YouTube, they have several ones. But that is I do love that color green. I think there's a purple one. So I want to, and they're all by Carrera. I basically want to own probably every color they got, or at least have 4 of them. But this is a chipped, and I have quite a few cars that are chipped, and then I also have some cars I want to put chips in them. But you know what, guys? To be honest, I'm probably going to be down here by myself, unless I have. There's a couple neighbors, they want to come see it. They used to race. My friend Warner, he lives down probably like a quarter of a mile. He's into radio control airplanes too. On my channel, I want to do radio control, rebuild a mini bike, fish tank probably fall, winter time, music, like Joe from Carrera, Herrera. I like listening to him in the Slot Valley. And I know Joe plays the drums. I play a bass horn, and kind of really stink now. My chops are toast for my horn, but in my basement, whatever. But anyways, I would love to jam with him. He seems really cool. Hey, Joe, if you watch the show, Slot Valley. And then, Jim Benito and Rob. There's a bunch of guys. Chris, there's a bunch of guys just that contact me, tell me they like my stuff, and I appreciate it. I don't get too many thumbs up. You know what? I'm new at this game. Not at racing, but or using slot cars, but YouTube. So I would have popped some music on, but I have to do it so they don't shut me off. And I don't know why they did in the first place, because the music I use comes from YouTube. And there's guys playing, like learning bass riffs from the same songs and that kind of stuff. So I'm not bashing nobody or talking bad about anybody. I'm not going to do that on my channel. I don't want anybody to do that to me. No reason for it. I witnessed some of it and it kind of turned me off. But I hope it didn't turn me off where I didn't want to go on. But I'm the type of person to say, you know what, I'm done. But there's more good than there is bad. Way more. And how the young kids going to know about this stuff? The only thing, like I said, how can the parents afford it? I'm retired now. And when I was working, I used part-time money. I put a lot of stuff on layaway. Even those cars I showed you, those from the hobby store, 12 or 15 years, that's the truth. I was looking at this one, and there's one more. And there was another one kind of like this, but it wasn't in a cool Revell box. I wish I got that one too, but somebody else got it. You can't be greedy. So, you know, but like I said, I have a whole nother tote and then some full. And then I actually have another car that I really love. That's from Scale Electric. You know what? I don't know what TB did with it. I got to go find it. It's like there's probably like 7 cars maybe in that tote, maybe. SCX cars and Ninco cars. I have one Ninco car. I absolutely love it. I think it's a Lotus. I'm not sure. But that's one of the fastest cars I own. I mean, it's a Sidewinder. It's quick. But tomorrow, I'm supposed to get the piece for hooking up on that. So you're hooking on the TV, takes care of the scores and stuff. I don't know why Carrera don't give that to you. You know, they give you this one right here. They give you this one, but they don't give the meat and potatoes one. You know, it's just, you know what? Give them both out. Don't make people have to go buy that. That's like, I personally think that's lame. Sorry, Carrera, but I'm telling the truth. Love your products, though, but you guys, if you had your prices more cheaper, I think you'd get more business, because as the family people, you know, what are you going to do? Feed your family or buy toys, you know? And then what, I got so much money involved in that, especially the power unit. I kind of like what the guy from Australia and Marty Ford, they got this box they made. Sometimes I really wish I did that. It didn't have a 4-lane, but I got, no lie, for the power supply. I don't know if I could show you. I showed it to you before. Omni slot box. I mean, I got 4 power supplies. Because Jim said that's good. There'll be power for each individual rails, you know, for the 4 lanes. So y'all got your, you know what? You really don't need that. You know, I don't think I have what it takes, I'll be honest with you, to do the electronic stuff. Marty Ford seems like he's really smart when it comes to that stuff. I never tried. I soldered some wires back in toys, but never did any, you know what I mean? But now I got so many computer parts, I can't even think of the name, so tired. The boards for the digital, I have now 3 of those. I don't need them. I got 3 of them because I got the one from Omni Slotbox. So that many sets I got from Mr. Pro Tanker Captain there, Brian Young. I could have, if I burn one up, at least I got 2 extra ones to get it right. But I went and bought, this does look cool, but is it worth that kind of money? I mean, no offense to Jim, he's a salesman. Just like his hand throttles, I am going to buy more off him. You know, but look how much money they cost, you know. So if anybody out there can help me to have the same kind of quality is this. You know, I mean, he's got, trying to unplug it with one hand. It's no joke. I mean, look at that. But look how long it is. It's ridiculous. You know, it's just, I don't understand it. I think it's greed. Sorry, Jim. I do like your products, bro, and I am going to buy more off you because you're the only one who's got it. But it's like, come on, man. Come on. 6 feet of wire would have been nice. Look, come on. It's like, that's not cool. I paid a lot of money, moolah for this. I'll have to get the price for you. But it's like outrageous. And I didn't buy my power supplies from them. I bought the same exact thing from Amazon. And there's a switch back there. So I switched it to the same polarity or something. I can't remember what he said, but I switched all the other three exactly to the same. The only thing I noticed, what I have to call them on, the other 2 lanes, not the main lane, but the other one, the tracks was freaking warped. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on a minute. Let me put this stuff away. Yeah, it's like, I mean, for spending that kind of money, there should be some major quality control. Major quality control. And there wasn't. Because the other guys that ordered them, I seen their stuff online, even the box, that's kind of cheesy, and the way it was stained. I have some serious music equipment here. Serious stuff. And those kind of components, even my radio control, I spent good money on that. And there ain't nothing. When I lifted it up, I was like, holy crap. And then when it didn't come with all those digital layouts and stuff, so basically inside there's just switches with heavy duty wire. But I'm going to show you guys something. Yeah, you have to, like I said, he's a nice man, but I think everything's overpriced. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but this is warped. You know, I mean, I'm sure it's going to pick up. The pickup's going to work on the cars, but that's just the point of it. I got the check. It's like $1,666 for the Omni slot box and 1 power supply. And one, I thought I was getting 2, but I only got 1 controller. So, well, guys, I got to cut this short. My girlfriend's calling me. So, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Have a happy 4th of July. Love you guys.